Morningstar's latest prospect list for EMEA and Asia has been released, and today we're going to hear more about a couple of the actively managed funds that look promising and might get a Morningstar rating in the future. The report's lead author, Jeffrey Schumacher, is here with me today. Jeffrey, can you tell us what this report is all about?
Yeah, certainly. So the Morningstar prospect list is a semi-annual listing of promising, actively managed strategies that we believe are worth greater investor attention, but that are not yet covered by Morningstar's manager research team. So our Europe and Asia-based analysts cover approximately 1,200 actively and passively managed strategies. But on top of that, we are also constantly monitoring the wider fund universe in order to identify strategies that we think have merit and which we may ultimately add to our coverage list. So the prospect list essentially presents the 28 funds that we currently have on our radar.
Okay, and in this 13th edition of the prospect list, we find two new names. M&G Japan is one of them. What can you tell us about this fund?
Yeah, so this strategy is managed by Carl Vine, who took over portfolio management following his arrival at M&G in 2019. So he not only brings 25 years of investment experience to the fund, but also a team of analysts and two dedicated portfolio managers who support him. So part of the attraction here is the access to a boutique-like structure that is housed within a larger asset management group. The team also employs a differentiated approach to fundamental investing in Japanese equities, seeking out pricing anomalies across the market, built on a proprietary research library dating back to 2001. So the team also constructs a reasonably diversified portfolio of approximately 50 stocks, and that's also style agnostic and has a slight tilt towards mid caps. And so far, the results under Vine have been encouraging.
Okay, and the other addition is T. Rowe Price China Evolution Equity. What makes this an interesting strategy?
Yeah, we also think that this strategy is managed by a talented investor. Portfolio manager Wenli Zhang has over 14 years of investment experience and has managed the strategy since its inception in December 2019. So while Zhang is still relatively short tenured on this strategy, he has built a strong track record on the China component of T. Rowe Price International Small Cap Equity. So we think Zhang is a solid and hands-on Chinese equity investor who knows his portfolio inside out. He is supported by a team of 14 analysts, and while this is definitely a valuable resource to him, we also think that the team is still relatively young in terms of their experience and tenure. Well, a key differentiating feature of this strategy is the manager's preference for small and mid-cap companies within the universe, as Zhang believes that these are under-researched and therefore offer more alpha opportunities than their large-cap peers. So therefore, he rules out the top 100 largest Chinese firms in the universe and looks to identify future winners and mispricing opportunities with a market cap less than $30 billion. While Zhang adopts a benchmark unconstrained and conviction-based approach, and the end portfolio of around 40 stocks therefore looks also quite different from the MSCI China All Shares Index, with an active share that is typically higher than 90%.
Okay, so two new funds to keep an eye on. Thank you so much for joining us here today, Jeff. And until next time, I'm Joanna England for Morningstar.